AI a real thing in the world of business, or is it all hype? It just so happens that PepsiCo might have the answer. This new article in the Wall Street Journal shed some light on why organizations are approaching AI differently than they have other tech initiatives in the past. But to start, it's helpful to look at some data that this article cites from McKinsey. And McKinsey says that 88% of organizations that they surveyed are embarking on some sort of AI transformation, but only 5% of organizations have any business value to show for it. In other words, they don't have even a single business function that has delivered bottom line results from AI so far. The article also talks about PepsiCo and how they are such a big company and they're using AI throughout their entire operation. They're spending all this money to use AI to provide agents to provide better customer service and sales support. It also gets into how Pepsi is using AI to help with supply chain management, procurement, logistics, and financial processes as well. And by the way, shout out to Salesforce because they mentioned in the article that Pepsi is using Salesforce agents for a lot of this work. What I find really fascinating is how fast companies are really latching on to AI when you compare that to other tech initiatives in the past. For example, big ERP implementations can cost millions of dollars to deploy, hundreds of millions in some cases for big companies. You look at e-commerce initiatives 20 years ago, companies had to invest really heavily in the physical infrastructure to support e-commerce. But with AI, things are different. AI isn't about big capital investments, it's about investing in technology, but instead of investing tons and tons of money in physical infrastructure and other high-cost technologies, it's more about investing in data, governance, and people. So I have one question for you to answer in the comments.